Welcome back to the Bulletin, our annual episode here on the channel where we dive into all of the news around the world of the Traitors. In the last episode, we talked about how both the UK and US has seasons upcoming. The UK season concluded first and was a smash hit, with ratings reaching 8 million viewers by the finale. There were also many cinemas that aired the finale, which was unprecedented. While there was no formal reunion, the finale episode of the Uncloaked After Show was filmed in person with Claudia as well as the finalists joining the host Ed Gamble and the rest of the cast in the audience, with a wrap party following. It was announced right before the series ended that Season 2 of the Australian edition would be available on iPlayer at the conclusion of the series, and the US Season 2 and New Zealand Season 1 would be added later in the year for Traitors fans in the UK to catch up on after their native edition ended. Season 2 of The Traitors US started with a bang, becoming the biggest unscripted show across all streaming platforms and premiering with the biggest debut for a Peacock show ever. Peacock also announced that the show had been renewed for a Season 3. It was then later reported that the newest seasons of UK, Australia, and New Zealand would all be coming to Peacock as well. UK Season 2 will drop on March 8th, and Australia Season 2 and New Zealand Season 1 will drop on March 28th. I also told you in the last episode of the Bulletin about how the Traitors Experience was an interactive event that was coming to the Los Angeles area. This event coincided with the premiere of Season 2, and one night even had the cast members stop by, as seen in photos courtesy of NBC Universal Media Village. The people that attended that I spoke to about it seemed to enjoy the time they had there. In this version of the game, there was one traitor who sabotaged the different challenges that took place, and there was a round table at the end to guess who the traitor was. Each murder functioned as a handicap, where a player would receive a disadvantage during each mission that took place leading up to the round table. The Traitors has stepped up their online presence recently, starting with a website at thetraitors.tv. The most interesting feature might be the information about seasons of the show worldwide, including elimination tables and episode guides. There are also tabs for a merchandise shop, show news, an email list for updates, and a website feedback form. The show also now has accounts on every major social platform, including YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. None are too active at the moment. We have many updates on the international side of the show. NBC Universal will be airing the first season of the Traitors US franchise in Latin America, which could pave the way for a new version in the future. New additions for the Czech Republic and Ireland have been announced. There are also many additions listed in all three media's catalog that have not been formally announced, including Croatia, India, and Romania. Finally, there are some Season 2s that have been confirmed for the editions in Sweden, Hungary, and Germany. As always, we will wrap up with a look at what seasons are currently airing. As of the making of this video, the seasons that are airing are Season 4 of De Verraders, the original series from the Netherlands, the inaugural season of the Polish edition, and the Wallonian edition of the Belgium series Les Traitors just started its third season. We also have a few seasons starting in a few weeks. Les Traitors Quebec starts its first season on April 8th, and Forræder in Denmark premieres Season 2 on April 12th. As always, thanks to the Rocket Raccoon and the Traitors Wiki for all of the updates. Thanks again for tuning into another episode of The Bulletin. We hope you will join us again next time.